Introduction to the JANUS production process. JANUS is a 100% biodegradable compound that replaces the plastic coating used in food packaging. It is created by combining a blend of vegetable waxes with other natural ingredients. The following video describes the manufacturing process. Starting from crude rice bran wax, which is an essential ingredient for creating JANUS. Crude rice bran wax is a byproduct of the rice bran oil refining process. To produce food-grade JANUS, we need to start by extracting oil from crude rice bran wax. This refining process involves 7 stages. Phase 1. Pre-treatment. Phase 2. Oil and wax separation by solvent. Phase 3. Wax and oil desolventization. Phase 4. Wax decolorization. Phase 5. Wax deodorization. Phase 6. Wax pelletization and blending of the last 2 ingredients. Phase 7. JANUS bagging. After watching this video, you will have a better understanding of the JANUS production process and knowledge of some of the equipment required for these operations. Phase 1. Pre-treatment. The solid crude rice bran wax is transferred onto a conveyor belt, transporting it onto a heated melting pool. The liquefied wax then passes through a series of filters to eliminate impurities. The wax is pushed through several steam-jacketed reactor tanks using a high-viscosity pump, where it is mixed with encaustic acid and alkali solvents. The wax and solvent mixture from the reactor tanks undergoes sedimentation and impurity removal in a centrifuge. Pre-treatment is finished with a dehydrator, eliminating any remaining moisture. Prior to advancing to the next phase, the wax and solvent mixture is temporarily stored in a holding tank. Phase 2. Oil and wax separation by solvent. In this phase, a new solvent is introduced into the wax, specifically to facilitate the separation of oil and wax. The wax/solvent mixture and the oil/solvent mixture, known as micellar, are segregated into 2 distinct tanks. This procedure is repeated multiple times to guarantee a thorough and clean extraction. Phase 3. Solvent extraction from oil and wax. Desolventization of oil. The oil and solvent mixture undergo desolventization by passing through a couple of steam evaporators before entering a scraper film evaporator for further purification. The solvent separated during this stage is recycled back into the solvent holding tank. The purified oil is then sent to storage for eventual sale. Desolventization of wax. Similar to the oil desolventization process, the wax and solvent mixture passes through a desolventizer, and then enters a scraper film evaporator, for additional purification. The wax is temporarily stored in the holding tank, ready for the next phase, decolorization. The separated solvent is returned to the solvent holding tank for recycling. Phase 4. Decolorization of wax. The color of the wax can range from dark yellow to brownish. The decolorization process is essential to eliminate natural pigmentation and ensure a high level of purification. Initially, the wax is heated to maintain a fluid state, after which it is transferred to a mixing tank along with clay and activated charcoal. The resulting mixture is then introduced into the decolorization tank. Following the decolorization process, the wax, clay, and charcoal blend undergoes a separation process by passing through leaf filters and bag filters. Any wax that does not meet the standard color is returned for re-decolorization. The successfully decolorized wax is now prepared for the deodorization phase. Phase 5. Deodorization of wax. The decolorized wax from the temporary storage tank is pumped through a series of heat exchangers and a steam heater. After passing through the final heating stage, the wax flows into the deodorizer. The deodorizer is a multi-compartment vertical vessel specially designed to ensure the uniform distillation of odoriferous substances. The wax from the deodorizer undergoes another cycle through the heat exchanger, then finally, passes through a set of polishing filters before entering the temporary holding tank. Phase 6. Palletization of the purified wax and blending of the last 2 ingredients. The refined molten wax is now prepared for pelletization. It is directed into the granulator head at a consistent speed, passing through the perforated outer drum to evenly drop onto the surface of the steel belt beneath it. The reverse side of the steel belt is consistently sprayed with cooling water to rapidly cool and solidify the wax. The resulting solidified wax pellets are then transported to the end of the steel belt, where they fall into a temporary storage bin. At this stage, the last two components, sugarcane wax and calcium stearate, are blended. Following this process, the JANUS product is ready to be bagged for distribution. Phase 7. Bagging JANUS. The finished JANUS pellets will be transported upward using a vertical bucket elevator to the top, and then discharged down a chute connected to an automatic bagging machine. This automatic bagging machine is equipped with a weighing scale, to accurately measure and bag the correct amount of JANUS in each bag.